Hello, great people of Nigeria. Welcome to the Leadership Clinic. My name is LINUS OKORIE. Today, I'll be talking to you what I've just titled Leadership and the Power of Competence. Have you ever seen someone so competent who has just come to your room to repair your toilet that is so bad? How do you feel after that experience? Have you also seen someone that was so excellent in producing a book that became such a bestseller within and internationally? Have you seen such people before? What sense of fulfillment do you get by coming in contact with such people? But how do you also feel when you provide opportunities for people to do things for you and they do it so shabbily? You feel so bad, isn't it? The truth of the matter is that you cannot provide leadership if you have not been able to come to the point where you are excellent at what you do. Some of the technical skills that bring us to the public domain are the things that keep us shining because we know how to do them best. A lot of the people that I have seen within our systems, especially the civil service as the case may be, we so lack so many people of great competence, people who can take one idea and stretch them and make them work, people that when you give challenges to, they fix it. We want people who are competent within our system to run things in our country, to make things happen. If you're not competent, how can you be able to lead effectively? How would you be able to get the right advice? There's a quality of thinking that is associated with competence that puts you in the realm of where you are the best in what you do. If you want to fix an economy, what you do is that you find people who have the capacity to deliver results and put them in places of authority. That is the way to go. If you want to get the best, you have to kill the spirit of celebration of tribalism and mediocrity. You have to put it away. If you want our country to produce, it is high time that we begin to deal with the issues of competence. Why is it that in the private sector, when they want to hire, they never compromise competence for anything? Even though in some cases, most recently, we are beginning to see a lot of incompetence actually in the private sector. But in the public sector, we have seen a lot of incompetence. And in my thinking, if you're a young person listening to me, the best thing that the best advice you can get from me this morning, if you're an individual listening to me, the best advice you can get from me is for you to find that particular thing that you know how to do best and put your entire life in learning the principles of doing that thing. If you learn the principles of doing that particular thing, upgrade yourself to the point where you know that the recent dynamics that is a global practice about the particular industry that you are in, until you become the best in what you're doing, you might never have the opportunity of being competent. And that is, for me, the way to go. We must begin to elect competent leaders at the local government level, at the state house of assemblies, like never before. People who understand the capacity to make laws like never before. People who can go the extra mile in delivering results for the electorate. For me, I think that is the way to go. We can no longer tolerate incompetent leadership. So incompetence in the public space can no longer be tolerated in our country. It is my view that everyone who wants to lead must first of all learn how to be competent in whatever he or she does, so that at the end of the day in the future, we'll begin to send quality men in the parastatals, men of competence, great competence, to lead the various parastatals because they have the technical and the leadership competence to be able to make it happen. If we have people like that in the ministries of government, both at the state level and the national level, we'll be able to perform so much on our budget like never before. For me, I think that's the way to go. We must ensure that competence become one of the top priorities of leadership in our country. Great people of Nigeria, we must remember that if a man does have a purpose waking up, sleeping becomes interesting.